Good afternoon, everyone. All right, look here, these kids are just playing their hearts out. We can do better than that. Good afternoon, everyone. So we're doing some transitioning on stage. We're doing some transitioning on stage. Sorry. So welcome to the Instrumental Music Summer Intensive Recital. The group that you heard up here was actually not a scheduled group to play. These young men, maybe I should bring them back out. They're working though. They're working now. Still working. These young men that were playing, they met after the program every day for like an hour, sometimes two, but mostly about an hour. And they just connected with each other. And usually it starts off with the drummer playing, oh, I like that beat. And somebody else comes in and they start playing. And then all of a sudden it's a party. And they're all sitting there working it out. So I kept telling them, I said, hey, look, if you guys are going to be in here driving me crazy, we got to get organized. And that's what they did. They came up with their own set list. They found out the arrangements of the music that they wanted to play and how they wanted to play it. They got a little bit of guidance from some of the instructors, but this is primarily them doing it themselves. And this year in particular, I am extremely proud because we've been doing this for quite some time now. And we are seeing the return of what happens when you pour into these children from the start. Our program normally starts second grade, and we've had some of our own children in this program, and now, ain't that crazy? My own nephew, Jay, he's all over the place. He's playing a little percussion, he's playing drum set. He started this whole, first he kind of came under the radar. He came before first grade because his parents work here, so therefore he was here. But he auditioned this spring and he got in as a percussion major. And he's playing here. I want to bring them back out so we can just love on them one more time. So we can bring out the combo group. Their MP is Marcus, who's a rising sophomore. Angel, who is also a sophomore, right? Sophomore guitar. Come on here, guys. Come on. I'm not putting you on the spot. Nasir, first year student coming in, percussion student. Kwame, first year student coming in percussion. Tyron, who at Thomas Bullen, he's a percussion major over there. That's my son, y'all. Jalen, young man I was speaking about earlier. My nephew, this is Mrs. Wood's son, Angelo. Jalen, freshman, coming in, percussion major. So these guys, they worked it all out, and they just kept going. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Koya and Mr. Flack, and who else? Mr. Spires. They all came. Oh, sorry, this young man here. Makai, right? Micah. Ooh, sorry. Come on. Let's give a hand to all these wonderful students. Where's Aiden? And Aiden, trumpet. That's my nephew also. Aiden. Okay, he's probably back there warming up because the trumpet ensemble is coming. But again, this is the reason why we do it, right? This young man, who's the Lila, freshman saxophone player. But again, like this young man, in case they all came like this into the building, running around, and now they're in high school. It's a trip, okay? Keep working. So we're going to bring up our chamber groups. They're coming up next. We're going to start with the percussion ensemble under the direction of Mr. Francis Thompson. And followed by that, I'll probably come out and tell you all you're going to be backstage announcing who the next ensemble is. But look, it's summertime, y'all. Normally we're a little more formal when it comes to recital. We want people to just, hey, quiet, listen on stage, don't be a distraction. Okay, if you know your child, if your child is going to mess up by you calling out their name and saying, my baby, don't do that. Because they work really hard to make sure this can happen. Okay? Woo. All right? You do that. Don't call them out. Okay? But if they aren't disturbed by that, you call them out. I'm going to go ahead and go on button. This is free. This is summer, so you guys enjoy yourselves. All right? Okay, all right? All right. Thank you very much. You all enjoy the rest of the show.
Good afternoon, everyone. I guess you can hear me. My name is Mr. Thompson. We're going to start the show with the percussion ensemble. A great group of kids with me this year. And we managed to get all of our stuff over there. We're trying to on space. But I think he wants to use mine. So our first selection will be Jive Interlude. And it's going to feature Sophia on timbales, right here in front, Nasir on trio of tom-toms, Jaden on timpani. Let's see, we have Shawnee in the back there on the cymbals. Josiah, you can show your hands because they can't tell who's who. That's Josiah playing snare. You have KJ on snare. Kwame, bass drum, bass drum. They just saw it. And then we have Justin on cymbals, crash cymbals. We also have Evan on crash cymbals, and in the back, another timpanist, Nehru. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay? Thank you. While they move around, get ready for the next piece. Here's Sophia out back. Okay, we're going to move on to this next piece called Moon Dance. And it's basically an arrangement that we decided to do of a pre-existing piece. And it just features some unique sort of percussion sounds and a few, things that we kind of like to do with percussion instruments that you may not normally hear. So, we're going to go ahead and get started. Is everybody ready? Okay, thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. I'm Mr. Spires. I help work with the piano, the department of piano students for the summer intensive, but we also had Miss Sequoia Snyder as well. Can we give her a hand as well? Talk less and let them do what they do. I hope you enjoy it.
Welcome to the Units Radio Station, where we highlight the top music pianists in the city. Check it out. Let's hear it for our pianist. We encourage them all to keep going. Soon they'll be able to travel around the piano like this.
Can we give a big hand to our chamber group? So the first ensemble we saw was the percussion ensemble under the direction of Francis Thompson. Let's give them another hand. The second will kind of like a theatrical presentation of a piano, but this is a piano ensemble under the direction of Ms. Sequoia and Mr. Julie Spires. Sequoia Spires. And the trumpet trio under the direction of Mrs. Tyra Woods. Clarinet, sorry, clarinet ensemble. And the flute ensemble under the direction of Mr. Jamal Brown. And the guitar ensemble under the direction of Deontay Harry Willis and Michael Caracciolo. So next we will have the string ensemble coming up under the direction of Ms. Dina Purdy, and her co-teachers were Melody Flores and Bruno Masta.
Good afternoon, my name is Ms. Purdy. We're a little bit of a large group, so it takes some time to situate everyone. On the first song, we have a piano accompanist, and on the third song, we're going to add a guitar accompaniment. And in fact, the third song will be piano and guitar, but they're also string instruments. Okay, so our first song that we're going to do is called Tenth Planet. Sorry, I have a little bit of a cold, so talk clearly. The second song, we're going to introduce you what we call pizzicato. The whole song, the strings will be plucking. And I think we have two of you who are going to do the guitars. We're going to, Peter, stand up for a second. Now, he's going to show you how to pluck. This is like you're going to pluck, hopefully, let's do it the classical way. And Kai, can you stand and sit down here? Kai's going to show you the strumming guitar way. She's going to be plucking her strings. And we call plucking the pizzicato. But they use their bow, it's called arco. But this whole song, they're going to be plucking. So it's a lot for string players that sometimes their fingers get a little sore from plucking so much. Let me go through with your hand. I think that's also included a slap on the strings, the bass and the cello, so they have about the instrument, so that's included in the fees, and when they have to, it's notated for them to knock on your instrument. They have to include that. On this last piece, we're welcoming our guitar player, Mr. Angel. And also on this piece, you're going to be hearing cello solo, done by Miss Caitlin. I'm not going to mess up their last name. I'm always mispronouncing words and names, so I'll do their first name. But on piano, we have Hudson. I'm so sorry, Hudson. We have Hudson on piano. So on piano, Hudson, guitar is Angel, and on cello is Caitlin. Hope you enjoyed it. This is our last piece. Also have a drummer on this piece, Marcus.
Parents, how y'all feel? Come on, I know y'all can do better than that. It's not that. How y'all feel? Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, to those of you who may my name is John. I have the highest honor of conducting what on paper is a 2010 win ensemble. But I don't think that properly describes what you're about to do. You are about to hear for the first time, not saying nothing. The often imitated, never duplicate, Duke Ellington's Summer Symphonic Wind Orchestra. These kids have made me proud. They have done a lot of great legwork. I don't want to do too much talking. You're going to hear two pieces. Dante Dumont by Robert W. Smith, and my personal favorite, Shannon Miller, arranged by our brother, Omar Thomas. Please enjoy.
Can we give this ensemble another big hand? I have to take a moment to celebrate these instructors. This really means a lot to me. This was the first year that I didn't have to do this. And I don't think it's funny, but it really does mean a lot because these are my kids that's doing the work. I started out in Youngton in 2010. And to see these young people go off to college, get their degrees, go work out in the world. He's one of my trumpet students, started at the beginning. Michigan State, I'm sorry, I have to be sure that I state that. Michigan State, okay? And he's done some great things. He's on Broadway playing trumpet, doing some wonderful stuff. And all of our instructors, please just stand up. And just come up front here. All of our instructors, please come up front, and stand out here and recognize. They don't like this, y'all. They don't like to be called out. Show them love. They're the reason why the kids are going to have a bright future. Show them some love. Few more coming. Okay, we're missing a couple. Well, some of them aren't here. Come on, we have some student volunteers as well working with us. He's not here. We're missing. Where's Mrs. Woods? Okay. Can we get her real quick? I'm sorry. No, so we're missing a couple. Mr. Nasta, who's also one of the string instructors. Ms. Flores, who's one of our string instructors as well. Mr. Burkhead, who's one of our saxophone instructors. I'm terrible with names, so I'm going to just try my best to make sure I go down and not miss anybody. If I miss, please charge it to my mind and my heart. Ms. Purdy, strings. Mr. Thompson, percussion. Mr. Bristow, saxophone. Ms. Quinn, tuba, Ms. Ella Minster, horn. My child, sorry, she's one of my babies. She graduated a couple years ago. Lydia, trombone, and actually lower brass, and she worked with all of them, really. Kimache, who graduated. Okay. So recent graduate down at the food cooking, doing wonderful things with clarinets. Mr. Brown, who's also another alum of Ellington as well, too. He's our flute instructor. Mr. Flack, band and trumpet. Mr. Gray, lower brass for the trombone. Mr. Burgess, working with percussion and theory. Mr. Koya with our piano students. Here we go. I'm running on stage, y'all. Mr. Anthony Willis, guitar. Mr. Caracciolo, guitar. Don't stand there. Come on, man. Come on stage. And Mrs. Woods, who is also the co-chair of this wonderful department. Again, we have to really thank these instructors because they work really hard. And I have to thank you all, the parents, because y'all have these children. So thank you for producing such wonderful kids. Look, how many of y'all kids is like really bad? Okay, you don't want to say that they don't say it, so they might say it. All right. Well, look, they were wonderful for us. Okay, all of these kids were wonderful, no behavioral issues or anything like that. They could be there, they kids, so we expected, but we didn't get none of that. They were just awesome. They were awesome, and they did wonderful work. The last piece that was just played by the band is actually, I think, a grade 5, grade 6 college material. And some of these kids actually just started playing. So let's give it up for them and their hard work. Also want to thank our parent group who was here, representation for us. Ms. Rowe, I'm sorry, I was about to call you Mama J and all that stuff. Mama J, okay? Mama J over here. Oh, y'all got some. Okay, never mind. I was like, all right, and then we also have Mrs. Campbell who's over here doing some media work for us as well. Really quick. kids up and my kids is something, don't forget your mom's in the audience and don't say, make sure you shout out your mom. I said, I got that. She gave birth to me. I understand. We have another program that's coming in here in about an hour, so we are trying to expedite our exit. I will say this to parents, please be patient. This is the process. It's the process that they have to go through as a musician. It's the process you have to go through as parents of musicians. So it's going to take a little bit of time. But for all my parents that are here for incoming first year students, can I see your hands, please? Raise your hand. Oh, awesome. All right. Hey, we want to talk to y'all, and we got to meet with y'all. Gotcha. Lock those. First installment fee is due. Just kidding. All right. All jokes aside, it really is, though. Mom J and Mrs. Campbell is actually going to meet with you all upstairs in the orchestra room. When you go up, if you want to climb the steps, if you're one of those people that love steps, we have plenty of them. You can go out of this stairwell here, go up to the third floor. It is your first room on the right, room 363. Room 363. If you're getting on the elevator, you are going to come out, go to the left, look another left, and it's the first door on your right. 363. They have some important information to share with you all. And again, we have wonderful, wonderful merchandise. Everything that is purchased here goes towards the instrumental music department and helping this program. So please, even if you don't want it for yourself, buy it for somebody else, okay? I also need to thank my administrators, Principal Logan, AP Daniel, and this wonderful woman that is standing over here. I would affectionately call her the operations director of the school. She knows everything and everybody. But this is Ms. Martin, over here, wait, Ms. Martin. She is responsible for keeping your kids safe. She makes sure that the kids got fed. That breakfast and lunch, y'all. Y'all kids lying on the saying they didn't eat. They chose not to eat. We fed them breakfast and lunch. Ms. Martin, thank you so much. Who am I forgetting, Ms. Martin? Oh, my brother. Yo, I don't have no notes, so therefore I'm going to miss things. We normally have a crew of TDP students out here, technical design production, that's running the show, but they're on break and they deserve it. But the one man who didn't get no breaks at all is the man who runs all of everything production, our head of production, Mr. Anthony Adams, alum, my brother, in this fight for arts. He's working on his family, and life, and everything, so we thank him very much. So everyone here, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please continue to support these kids. Go on LinkedInArts.org to find out other programming that is happening here in this fine institution. There is a dance program that's happening right at 3, correct? Is there a fee for that? Is that free too? Free 99, that's what we like. Okay, so if you all want to, oh, my sister's here too. Mom's my mom. Mommy, she's talking. Pay attention, your son's speaking now. Just kidding. This is my mother back here, y'all. I got to shout her out. And my mom, check me too. My sister is somewhere around here. I got a couple of sisters here. My sister Carrie Ann, my kids is here. My beautiful wife is here. Okay, there we go. My father-in-law there. My niece over there. My wife over there with the glasses. Wait, baby. There you go, Mrs. Irvin. Here we are. My sister family, my sister Carrie Ann. That's my youngest boy over there. They got the alfalfa hair sitting up. That's Harris. All right. But you all, thank you so much. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Give your child a few moments to get everything collected. If you want to take pictures with them, you can do that on the front side of the school. And you all, please enjoy the rest of your summer. I know I'm gonna try my best. I ain't coming back to this meeting. All right, y'all. Y'all take care.